Cracking YouTube, Jobber here, and I have the brand new, just released Chaos Impact First Edition Konami sealed booster box, the Gladiator Beast comeback. I kind of had that feeling because when I was going through the set, I saw that there was a lot of Gladiator Beast cards, which is a nice little blast from the past. That is a nice classic deck. That deck won Worlds, I want to say it was like 10 years ago, 2008, 2009, something like that. Crazy long time ago. There's some really cool on-chain cards in here, and obviously there's like some amazing prismatic rares in here as well. But yeah, the Gladiator Beast cards are super amazing. I really hope that I see that deck top a regional, a YCS or something coming up here, or at least make it to day 2. I would love to be able to see that. And yeah, without any further ado, let's get cracking. If you guys enjoy this video, please remember to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, bell, follow me on Instagram. If this video reaches 800 likes, I'll be giving away a booster box of Chaos Impact to one of you. I'll announce the winner in the comments of the next video. So let's get that 800 like goal. And again, let's get cracking. Okay, well, let's pop on in here and see what we get. Love the Gladiator Beast cards. So this set is actually I'm pretty fond of, honestly. Kind of reminds me of the good old days, that deck. The whole Prisma Test Tiger. all those good old school combos they had back then. Okay. And yeah, so basically when you're opening up these for super rare, these booster boxes, normally the set ratio is 4 ultras and 2 secret rares. I'm not too sure. I think it's prismatic secret rare. So I believe that if you do get a prismatic, see, I have no idea, I've never pulled one. I think the prismatic will count towards your secret rare count. The reason why I even bring that up is I remember pulling ultimate rares, and you'd get that additional holo out of the box if you would pull an ultimate rare. I can't remember on ghost rares though. Comment down below if it was the same with ghost rares. Like, would you get an additional holo out of the box being the ghost rare? I can't remember. I have pulled some ghost rares. I can't remember the last time I pulled one from an actual booster box though. It was me. Oh, nice. It's our secret rare here. Very cool. I think the first time that I've seen this. You can send any number of dragon monsters from your hand and or face-up field to the graveyard. Oh, that's cool. That'll combo with that rejuvenation. I think so. I think it'll combo with that. That's a quick play. Just came off the ban list. I think it went straight to 3. Add 1 dragon monster from your deck to your hand, whose level equals a total of original levels of those monsters sent to the graveyard. You can banish this card from your graveyard, then target 1 level 8 light or dark monster in your graveyard and add it to your hand. You can only use the effect of this card once per turn. Wow, that is actually a really good secret rare. That's interesting. I wonder if they're going to do that. Super Rejuvenation. That's the name of that super rare I'm thinking of. It's a quick play. I believe it's for every dragon. Gosh, it's been so long. It's been so many years. I want to say it's for every dragon monster sent to the graveyard this turn, you get to draw that many cards on your end phase. So, pretty interesting. Paul already pulled a secret, our 3rd booster pack in. That's crazy. But yeah, it's a really good secret. There's some really good cards in this set. My personal, I'll say professional, I guess both, opinion of this set, it's super rare, is I actually really think it's a good set. It's super solid. There's a lot of cards that are worth money. So I mean, if you're in it for that, if you're not in it for that, that's fine. Because there's a lot of like cool old school cards for like your Gladiator Beast players and stuff. So that's really cool. And then there's all those on-chain cards. Those seem really, really good. I think that's going to be like another engine they're going to be running like for the... Basically kind of like Orcus. So it reminds me with, the Orcus deck. They combine it with a bunch of different kind of like cards. I feel that's what they're going to be doing with that. So it's really powerful. I mean, that secret rare was very, very powerful. So I'm really looking forward. Here's our first ultra rare. Another bounty. All right. That's actually pretty cool. It's a quick play. Let's see here. If the attacking monster destroys an opponent's monster by battle, target 1 card in your graveyard, add it to your hand. That's cool. But for the rest of this turn, you cannot activate cards or effects of cards with the same name as the added card. As the once it was in your hand, you can only activate bounty once per turn. That's not too bad. Okay, I don't know. I'm sure there's some kind of use for it there, like old school. I mean, even with like an engage, I guess. Activate it. If you had an engage in your grave, beat over their monster, add engage. That's kind of cool. It's any card too, so that's pretty like diverse actually. That's cool. The Sea Angel, beautiful card. This card's beautiful too, actually. Okay. Yeah, we have, gosh, this weekend. I believe it's this weekend. About 99% sure it's this weekend. We have the YCS over in London. So that's going to be really exciting to go and see these new up-and-coming decks. The set will be live. So that's going to be really exciting. So I just cannot wait to see what decks are going to be played and what these combos they're going to come up with. They've been sitting there in we call it the lab when you're building your deck. I'm sure they have some crazy combos. And I am really looking forward to seeing it, what kind of cards from this set. Because this set was really, really good for that. I feel like it gave a lot of decks different kind of support, different ideas, different point of views, just different angles in general. So, with that said, I do really feel that this set is a really solid set. It has a lot of really good cards in it. It has a lot of really good commons and rares in it as well. So, we'll just have to see what cards get used. Another beautiful super, the Dream Mirror. Almost on to our second half of this booster box. And actually, I decided to do this one-on-one single booster box opening. And instead of just waiting to do a case, I have a case coming in. I'm going to be doing an opening for you guys. Oh, nice. The Draco Masters Ultra. I actually am going to... I actually did this one-on-one opening like this because of the comment section. One of you guys commented and said, hey, for the people that want to see those quick one-on-one openings, why don't you do a booster box opening first and then do a case opening for the people that like to watch the really long videos. And I was like, that's a really good idea. So I'm doing the one-on-one here for you guys. Both of them are going to be one-on-one, but a quick one-on-one with the booster box, and then move over to a case, which will be really neat, because I definitely have higher odds of getting that prismatic rare, and I've never pulled one, so I want to pull it. 2 monsters, including a link monster. Okay, not too bad. Cannot be destroyed by battle with an effect monster. Okay, it's basically anything. If you control no other effect monsters, you can destroy effect monsters your opponent controls up to the number of non-effect monsters you control, and or in your graveyard. Wow, oh my gosh. You can only use the effect of Draco Masters once per turn. Oh my gosh. And he 3 arrows down, 2600 attack. That is a pretty dang good ultra rare. That's a really cool looking super rare. Oh my gosh. Those Dream Mirror cards too. Those cards could be sleepers as well. There's a lot of support in there as well for that. So that would be another one. That wouldn't surprise me doing well at the event. I'm not even talking about it. I'm talking about everything else. And 9-0 Dream Mirrors. That would be cool. I love that. That's why I enjoy this game so much. Is being able to go and see these crazy decks, these different strategies that people have going into these major events, and the amount of time they invest into it. You know, I mean, they're proxying cards and playing online. It's just trying to get that test in before the event starts. So, yeah, I'll be interested. Oh, nice! This is another one of those Unchained cards. I actually got a couple of these from our sneak peek. This one's really good. Okay, it has a very long text. Gain 300 attack for each unchained card in your graveyard. You can only use each of the following effects of this unchained once per turn. You can target one face-up monster your opponent controls. Immediately after this effect resolves, link summon one Dark Link monster using this card you control and their opponent's monster as a material. So I like it. It's like almost like a monster super poly. Super amazing. If this card is sent to the graveyard, if this card is sent to the graveyard by battle or by card effect, you can target one unchained monster in your graveyard, except this guy, and special summon it. Really, really good secret rare. Probably one of the best, if not the best, unchained secret rare you can get, honestly. This is really, really good. Wow. Yeah, I can see that one. I can actually see that card going up in price. I don't know where they're at currently. I mean, at the sneak peek, they're around the $20 range. So I don't know what they're going to stabilize at. And they might drop down to like 15. And then they're going to go, they might just go back up. So. Yeah, crazy. Absolutely beautiful. Another beautiful super rare. Yeah, those Unchained cards, they are really, really good. I mean, you just saw just one of them. Yeah, I have that super poly ability on the field. That is just insane. And I feel like it's one of those kind of decks where it's like, even if your opponent has a bunch of negates, this guy's really good too. Oh my gosh. Even if your opponent has a bunch of negates, I feel the Unchained cards can go through it. This guy is 3,000 attack. He's 3 arrows down, 1 up. 2 monsters, including a Link monster. If cards on the field is destroyed by card effect, except by Unchained, except this guy, except during the damage step, you can target one card on the field, destroy it. When other monster is destroyed by battle, you can target one card on the field, destroy it. During the end phase, you can target one card on the field, destroy it. You can only use the effect of this guy once per turn. I don't think you need to do much more than that. That is quite the beefy effect. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that is an insane ultra rare. Oh my gosh. Sleeving that up with our Hypermat sleeves. Yeah, if you guys are ever looking for any Hypermat sleeves, there's a little code down below. You guys can save some money checking them out. These are super. There's another super rare. And another one. I think that's going to be it for our secret rares, unless that prismatic rare doesn't count towards it, but of course the odds are stacked against us. These prismatic rares are actually more difficult to pull than even a ghost rare back in the day, and the ghost rare was basically averaging 1 per case. And these are even more difficult to pull than even that. Peaceful Burial, with our card there. So yeah, just crazy. Another beautiful super, and we're moving on to our last booster pack, guys. It's actually a pretty solid booster box, and honestly, again, I just don't think one of these boxes you can really pull bad out of. I mean, it's just good. There's just a bunch of really good supers, really good. Oh, wow. And literally the best, one of the best cards you can pull from the set. This is one of the cards that actually does come prismatic. We pulled it ultra rare. This card is actually a really amazing link. 2 non-link monsters. Okay. During your opponent's main phase, you can quick effect. Immediately after this effect resolves, link summon one link monster using materials you control, including this card. You can only use the effect of this card once per turn. A link monster that is used with this material cannot be destroyed by your opponent's card effects. Super generic, very easy to make. awesome. And I know there's a bunch of different combos with it. I am looking forward to seeing what YCS London brings to us, because I know this is going to be an absolutely crazy card. There's a bunch of different combos that they are coming up with, I know, in their laboratory. So let's go see what we ended up pulling here. Our higher rarity stuff will separate 4, 5, and 6. Our giant tower of commons and rares. So we'll go through these one last time, doing a quick little recap. And then over to our beautiful, yep, we have the perfect ratios here. We have our 2 gorgeous secret rares. Then our 4 ultra rares, which are all, these are actually really good ultra rares too. This was like a $20+ one. This was like 16. These are like 5. But that's like sneak peek price, so I want to see what they like stabilize at once the set actually is like really released. And then we'll see what they do after London, because I think some of these cards maybe played some of those combo decks. So I'm going to stay tuned for that. And again, thank you guys so much for all the love and support. Let's reach that 800 like goal. Drop a comment down below. Give this video a like. And subscribe bell if you haven't already. Follow me on Instagram. Say hi. Nice, easy way. It's also going to be how I'm going to get your address to mail off that booster box. Again, thank you guys so much. Jobber here is signing out.
How I wonder.